Hi, I'm Jeannie and I'm here from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and I want to teach you a really basic cast off for knitting. Now there are lots and lots of ways to cast off, but this is one of the most basic ones that comes into play for just about everything. I will, as we go along and do more instructional videos, I will do different cast off techniques, but this is the first one that I learned. This is the one that I teach everyone. It tends to be the simplest one, the most common one that you'll find. So I have a little swatch here with 11 stitches, and just in case you're interested, this little swatch is the plated basket stitch, which that video is going to get up on the site too, thanks to Sharon in Portland suggested we record this, and so you'll be able to learn how to do that also. But we're going to use that same swatch to cast off today. So like I said, I have 11 stitches, and I am going to knit the first 2 stitches just regular right off the needles. Then I'm going to take my left hand tip of my needle, slip it under the very first knit stitch, pull that over the top of the remaining stitch and drop it off. Now I knit 1 stitch at a time, so that knitting the first 2 stitches is just to get the ball rolling here, or the stitch rolling, so to speak. And then I take the tip of my left needle, slide this down kind of, and just pull that over the top. And you see, I'm casting off. I remember when I first started knitting, I thought, well, you get it on the needles, how are you going to get it off? So this is how you get it off. You cast it off. So see, I have 2 stitches right now. I'm going to slip my left hand needle and pull it up and over the top, leaving the 1 stitch. We just keep going that way all the way across, knitting 1 stitch every time, slipping that over the top. I'm going to start to go a little bit quicker here to get to the end. The critical thing to remember is at the beginning and the end. You want to knit those first 2 stitches so you have the stitch here to slip over the top. And we slip that over the top. Here we go. We're almost to the end of our little swatch. And we're slipping that stitch over the top. Take the left hand needle, slip that over. Now what do we do with this last stitch? What we're going to do is pull it out, get a little bit of slack here, and I have my handy dandy little scissors. How am I doing in the frame? Good. Siobhan says good. She's my camera crew. She's so awesome. And just snip that. Give yourself enough length, depending on your project, to weave that end back in. Pull the working yarn through, and you have just cast off. And you can see that nice kind of woven edge. It looks very much like a knit stitch. And like I said, there's lots of other ways to do it, but this is one of the most basic ways that most people learn initially. And we will work on more instructional videos on other ways to do it in the future. And again, I am Jeannie, and I'm from Jimmy Bean's Wool. Learn something new today. It's fun. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night. There's kids on the corner stuck in a switchblade fight. Rock and roll bands play for the girls.